Shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone while I learn this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect that they're scattered abroad, pushing this truth on the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and freedom to do so. It's the brother Tazamak, coming back with a quick lesson. I'm going to call this lesson Ready Not to Be Bound Only. And I'm going to be going into the persecution that we're going to receive. Okay? Because this truth is about to go to the next level. And our faith is going to be tried. Okay? Our faith is going to be tried. And we got to have the same faith that, our forefathers had. Okay? Because we were persecuted in the past. If you can receive it, that was us, man. The same spirit's coming back. Okay? And this devil, when he rolls on us, he's not going to hold back. He's going to get carnal as hell. He's going to, send his robot dogs, his pestilence that he made in his laboratory, his beast or whatever the hell he's been creating there after us. Which, the scripture said that the beasts of the field should be at peace with us, but, Esau and they're working on some other shit. Like from Stranger Things. You're going to have him trying to strip food from us, which we're going to eat, pursuant to Isaiah, the 65th chapter, and other verses. Other chapters, shall I say. So we're going to basically be living off the grid, and it's going to be us against the world. But this devil's going to try to make our life a living hell. He's going to try to break us to get us to take Revelation 13, the MO to the you-know-what. Okay, but the Lord said he's going to keep us from the hour of temptation. And the Lord's going to be with us. Okay, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. It's going to be a walk in the park. I got you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the Lord got us, but we're going to be tried. The Lord has the kingdom for us, but we're going to be tried. We have to earn it. We got to work now, and then we're going to have to get past what comes next. And it's not going to be a walk in the park. You got to be completely locked in the spirit to get through the things that are coming our way. Because the things that are coming our way are extremely, extremely, extremely serious. Okay, getting tortured in a basement that's, so many feet below ground. Getting tortured in the middle of the desert. That'll make the average person go crazy. Okay, but we got the Lord, so we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Okay, and I know they're planning on rolling on us soon because they got the red, blue, and yellow list. Okay, different classes of people that they see and the people that they want to come get, the main people being us, the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, because we're exposing this devil. Okay, but we're not scared. We know what we signed up for. Okay, so I'm going to start off in the book of Acts. The 20th chapter. And I'm going to start, this is Acts 20, and I'm going to start the 22nd chapter, 22nd verse, Salakia. This is Acts 20 and 22. And now behold, I go bound in the spirit unto Jerusalem, not knowing the things that shall befall me there. Say that the Rakakwadash witness in every city, saying that bonds and affliction abide me. So Paul was addressing the elders, of Ephesus, okay? And saying that, different persecutions, different things, okay? The bonds and affliction, different sets of persecutions awaited him in Jerusalem. Okay, he knew this by the way of the Rakakwadash. The Spirit revealed it to him. It says, but none of these things move me, neither count I my life dear unto myself, so that I might finish my course with joy in the ministry which I have received of the Lord Yahweh Shai, to testify the gospel of the grace of the Most High. Okay, so Paul wasn't scared by this, man. He said, I don't give a shit about my life unless I finish my course. That's the only thing I care about is finishing my course. Fuck this life, basically. Okay, this life don't mean nothing unless I finish my job with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, and we ain't gonna be moved when this devil try to roll on us. We know what we signed up for, just like Paul. Paul wasn't moved by it because he knew what he signed up for. He wasn't like, damn it, I got to get persecuted over there. Damn it, I got to get put to death. Paul was like, all right, this life don't mean nothing to me no way unless I'm serving the Lord, unless I finish my course. We coming in that same stead, man. Okay? All we care about is teaching the gospel. Even if it means death, and some of us are going to be put to death. But it's going to be an honorable death. You dying in Yahweh Shai. Okay? You dying in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and the dead in Yahweh Shai is going to rise first. I'm going to get this next. The book of Revelation. This is Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. And this is Yahweh Shai speaking. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. And the devil is talking about Esau, the so-called white man. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Okay, so the Lord's telling us not to fear, because these things are going to happen. These things are going to come to pass. Not everybody's going to be cast into prison, but you need to be prepared spiritually for the things that are to come. Being cast into them concentration camps is one of them, because Esau is not playing. Okay, but the Lord is going to be with us. We're going to be all right. Okay, and it said, we're going to be tried for a certain period of time, a season. Okay, but if we stay down to the end, we're going to get that crown. That's the ultimate goal. It's bigger than anything on the entire planet. Okay, that's bigger than anything on this entire planet. Getting that crown from Yahweh Shai. All right? I'm going to go back to the book of Acts, and I'm going to go over to the 21st chapter. This is Acts 21. And I'm going to start at verse 11. And when he was come unto us, he took Paul's girdle and bound his own hands and feet, and said, thus say the Rakakwadash, so shall the Jews at Jerusalem bond the men that owned this girdle, and shall deliver him into the hands of the Gentiles. And that was Agabus. That was Agabus saying the things that were going to happen to Paul. Okay, the prophet the prophet Agabus saying the things that were going to happen to Paul. Okay, by the way of the Rakakwadash, by the way of the Spirit. Okay, it says, and when we heard these things, both we and they of that place besought him not to go up to Jerusalem. So the fellow believers, the fellow disciples, okay, and Paul's companions was telling them, hey, we don't want you to go. Okay, they was begging him not to go. They felt that it was a warning, but Paul took it differently in the spirit. Okay, Acts 21:13. Then Paul answered, what mean you to weep and to break my heart? For I'm ready not to be bound only. So Paul said, man, I'm ready not to just get locked up for this, but also to die at Jerusalem for the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Remember, Jerusalem, I meant to say it in that last verse I got asked, we're a people before it's a place. Okay, these same things is going to come in this time, and the Lord's going to be with us during these tribulations that we go through. Okay, but Paul was a soldier, as you can see. Okay, he was saying that I'm not ready just to be locked up. I'm ready to die behind this gospel. Okay, for the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, just like us. All right, I'm gonna get this next. The Revelation 20:4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded, this is the point, for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, this New World Order system, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. Okay, so some of us are going to be martyred for this word. Okay, some of us are going to be martyred for this word. And when you read the Revelation in the 20th chapter, it jumps through different time frames. You know, the 4th chapter is talking about us being martyred, but it also goes into the first dominion of us ruling with Yahweh Shai the first 1,000 years in the kingdom. Okay, I'm going to get ready to close in the book of Mark. This is Mark 13:11, starting at verse 11. It's Yahweh Shai speaking. But when they shall lead you and deliver you up, take no thought beforehand what ye shall speak, neither do ye premeditate. But whatsoever shall be given you in that hour, that speak ye, for it is not you that speak, but the Rakak Wadash. Okay, so it's going to come a time where we get delivered or we get captured and brought before these so-called rulers and kings and, you know, these presidents and these ministers of China and all that. Okay, but the Lord's going to put the spirit on us of what to say. It's not going to be us. It's going to be the Rakak Wadash speaking through us. Mark 13:12. Now the brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father the son, and the children shall rise up against their parents, and shall cause them to be put to death. It's about to be betrayal on all sides. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And that's what we hope. And we hope that we're worthy to endure unto the end and be saved. Okay, because there's going to be a lot of so-called grimy and messed up shit happening, but you shouldn't think it's strange or be caught surprised by it, because our family, that's our worldly family, man. Okay, that's our worldly family, and they're going to turn on us. They're going to turn on us. That reward money going to look too good. They're going to believe everything that they're seeing on the media. You got to have it in your head that, okay, I could be cast into prison, or I could be put to death. You know? And you have to really understand that. It's not a joke. It's not a game. These guys that be doing the podcast and everything is cute and everything is funny, they're going to have a tough pill to swallow, man. They're going to have a tough pill to swallow once they realize how serious this thing is. And even if you left and went back in the world, the Lord's still going to get you. Okay, you still on that list. All right? Better to be prepared than to be caught, you know, like a thief in the night. Lord's will, this was an edifying lesson. With that, I'm going to say shalom.